Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. Man, feels good. Feels good to be recording a video. Honestly, I should probably be recording tonight at the farm, but I've got so much to do at the business. Well, one of my businesses at least. So, first off, welcome back to the vlog. Second of all, I've got the Starlink in my hand right here, and then we've got my truck and one of my trailers inside of the lane area right here. And man, I tell you, it's been weird here lately. Like, there's been a lot going on. I go to closing on my house in like 4 days from now, 3 or 4 days from now, something like that. So I'm shutting the garage door if any of you are wondering. The button's up here. So yeah, I go to closing on my house and we basically had to move. I thought I had most of my stuff moved out. I've not lived in my house since January. Like, well, actually before then, right before New Year's Eve. I haven't lived at my house since then. I truly have not. Like, staying at my other place. So now we're moved into our big house, and it's all well and good. And I don't mean that like big house, but just a bigger house. But there's a lot of stuff that we didn't need, and I'm gonna show you all that. Like, so this is kind of becoming storage for me in like a really weird way. So I had, some weightlifting stuff and all that in the home gym that I had. There's couches and just an immense amount of stuff in here. My chopper is up there. My Harley is still at the house. I think you can see my chopper up there. I haven't really put that on video, actually, I don't think. My poker table, my Texas Hold'em table, the base of that is somewhere around here. And then we have my whiteboards that were in my offices and just a bunch of stuff. So Smitty and I loaded this trailer twice together and completely cleaned out my house. And then my mom and I took the Raptor in my little red trailer and we made a whole load in that tonight. I mean, she just left here not long ago. But as you can see, cars are getting registered over there. And yeah, we're pretty busy. Now, I wanted to show you all something that came in the mail today. And I mean, I'm pretty stoked about it, right? And I've teased this on the videos before, and oh boy. Ow, motherfucker. I need to get that checked out. That ain't right. So, anyway, the skid steer right here, I bought this brand new, and this thing's an incredible piece of equipment, but it looks like everyone else's skid steer. It's not, it does not scream CJ. So, in true CJ form and fashion, the wrap has arrived. A custom wrap. Now, how do I even say this? My friends over at Dirty Graphics hooked me up with a wrap for the skid steer. They custom made this thing just for mine. They put all the new logos and stuff like that, and you all are gonna see one of the names of my new companies, and it's gonna be wrapped all over it. But I'm gonna unroll the wrap so you can see it, and I believe you won't see it in this video, but in the next video or a couple of videos from now, you'll actually be able to see the finished product of this. So I'm stoked right now, okay? All right, so I'm not gonna lie, the packaging this thing comes in pretty cool. Got their logos and all that on there. Okay, so this is a quick preview, but they emulated basically the background of my trophy truck wrap into a skid steer. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now. I know it's probably like a little weird looking, but this, once it's on there, is going to be sick. Absolutely sick. I mean, I'm stoked right now. Like, this could not have come out any better than what it did. So yeah, I can't wait for y'all to see that. Okay, and as we're talking about some wraps, this thing is she's looking a little different right now. I took the wrap off of this. Sorry about that. I coughed. So I took the wrap off this. I'm putting a whole new wrap on this pre-runner here. And we're going to be changing out some stuff. And also I'm going to be mounting the Starlink up top right here. And there's a couple of other cool features that I'm going to be adding to the inside of the old X3 here. She needs a good solid bath. I would give it one tonight, but One problem. It is freezing cold outside. She needs some new tires. Gonna have to put new axles in there. Also gonna replace the belt, air filter, all that good stuff before we go out pre-running again. This was a sneak peek of a couple of test pieces that I was doing for a wrap, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna emulate the trophy truck wrap on this too. I probably will, just to make everything kind of like unison. But yeah, this is the start of the wrap, at least. So I just tested out a couple of pieces. That's all this really was. I think this is gonna flow really nicely once it's all done. But yeah, until then, this is gonna be what she looks like for probably about another week or so. So you're probably wondering where Chelsea is. She is actually at home right now with Courage. She is not feeling too well. She's taking care of our growing little baby girl in her stomach right now, and I'm up here trying to figure out ways to make $1 and save, not even save $1. I don't save money, I invest money. I don't know. If I had the, you know, I'm kind of getting off on a rant here, but I'm not the type of person that's gonna like sit on a bunch of cash in the bank. I'd rather have cash flow from like different sources of income and whatnot, which is kind of bringing me to my next point. And I don't mean to get negative on this, and I know I own a company called Motivated, but like, I want to be able to motivate you all in some way, shape, or form. And that's kind of where I'm coming to you. And I'm like, I'm hearing horror stories about people not being able to afford groceries and minimum wage not, you know, cutting it for people anymore. And inflation, I don't care what side of the fence you're on, left or right. Inflation is out of control. It is, we're past the point of like no return, damn near. There's a couple of options out there that can save us. I'm putting that out there, but man, I'm worried about the future. I've had meetings with some of our clients that are banks, and they're warning us that it's basically saying, hey, listen, like there's gonna be a lot more repos coming up here soon. And that brings me to my next point is like, I just don't know how the average American family is making the ends meet. I really don't know. I mean, I know my expenses as a business have gone up and they've doubled. They have literally doubled. Everything has just gone up so much. I just can't comprehend for the life of me what comes next, right? And I'm here to bring some light and bring some positivity to you. But I'm genuinely curious, what are you doing right now differently than you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever? Are you working 3 jobs versus 1? Or, you know, what are you doing to make ends meet? Because I see so many people, and I love this, they're getting creative. They're on social media, and they're going live, and they're trying to drum up income that way by making like jewelry and like trinkets and stuff. I think it's a really unique time that we're in, and I think tough times always build tougher people. But I just like, you know, you hear one thing, but if I could poll everyone watching this video is like, if you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer this question whatsoever, but how much are you spending in groceries a week? I had a friend of mine that actually works for me, and he was saying that he's paying anywhere from $400 to $450 a week in groceries. Now, I believe that because, well, for one, the other day I went to the grocery store, and I mean, I'm not even kidding you, I had just 2 bags, and it was $78. And I looked at, when the guy rang it up, I actually looked at a receipt after. I've never looked at a receipt before this closely. And I'm like looking line item, I'm like, okay, only one for that. And I'm just like, wow, I don't know. That's my question in this video is what's going on. But my warning sign to all of you is, if you can hold any cash, hold it. Like, I'm going to settle on my house here in lower Delaware, and I'm holding every bit of that cash, and I'm going to invest it once, you know, if the economy goes bust, I'm going to invest it in property and stuff like that. But until then, I'm holding on to it. It's just a really, really, really weird time, and I'm very fortunate to be in the position that I am. And I'm going to still continue to work just as hard as I did 5 years ago, 10 years ago when I first started trying to become my own person. But it's a scary one out there right now. I mean, when I've got banks saying to us like, hey, you're gonna have a lot more cars coming your way to go through your auction, I'm just like, I hate it. I hate it. But stay resilient out there if you can. Pay attention. If you're picking up side hustles, all that gigs, let me know in the comment below. This is kind of more personal, one-on-one, and me just talking, I guess. But I genuinely am curious on how people are making ends meet right now, and just your grocery bill. Like, I just want to know, am I going crazy, or has it always been this expensive and I've just never paid attention to it? So let me know. Obviously, it's late right now, and I need to get to bed here. At like a halfway decent time, I need to go to bed, and that's probably going to be coming soon. So I think I'm going to shut shop down tonight and kind of continue on with my day tomorrow. Justin, my videographer, he comes here tomorrow. We're gonna be filming some cool content around the auction and just kind of being crazy and wild and all of that. But yeah, I didn't mean for this vlog to kind of get personal, like with what you're paying for groceries. Again, don't feel like you gotta say, oh, I'm paying this for groceries. But I'm just genuinely curious is all. Trying to get a consensus of the world, I guess. And coming up next, we've got some really, really awesome stuff. But the title of this video, oh man, you all have worn me out about the Honeycutt Farm. CJ, do you still own it? Yes. CJ, are you gonna film at it? And that answer is yes. Yes, I am. And my plan of attack is like none other that I've ever come up with as far as idea-wise on how to investigate. I'm going to do some rather wild stuff there. And I think a lot of you are going to enjoy it, and I think a lot of you are going to hate me in the comment section like you used to and be like, CJ, get out of that place. So yeah, this is it's going to be something big. And I mean big. And I'm going to invite a big YouTuber out to do a collaboration video with me. And hopefully they say yeah. And if they do, I think this could be some record-breaking stuff that we end up capturing on camera, because I've never gone to the Honeycut and put this many cameras around and you know, little audio recorders and stuff. So you know, to basically end the rumors, yes, 100%. I'm headed back to the Honeycutt Farm, and I hope that you all can respect and enjoy it and appreciate that series. And maybe we'll even try to get Sonny to come with us too. I don't know. Listen, everybody, I'm tired. We have been moving all of my stuff out of the house for the past 2 days, and I'm pretty much beat, pretty much shot. And it's auction day tomorrow. So, man, without further ado, I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all in the next video.